Hi there, my name is Cheyenne and this is my channel Shy's Designs. I am a new mom and a new wife. If I don't already have enough to do, I want to start flipping furniture as well. I'm here to breathe life back into furniture and make beautiful pieces affordable again. Let's get started.
To open up this video, we have a 5-drawer dresser here. I'm so excited to get started on this one because of the detailing across the top. This awesome piece I picked up at a newly opened thrift shop for $35. Let's see how it went. I started with removing all of the drawers and the pulls and inspecting my piece a little bit closer than I did when I went to pick it up. For some reason, this piece smelled amazing when you open it up. Next, I gave the whole thing a good clean with some TSP and a microfiber towel just to prepare the surface for a light sanding and some primer. For the sanding, I used a 120 grit sandpaper just to break down any protective coat that may be on the piece. I use a detailing sander for all of my sanding just so that I don't have to switch between a few different ones. It gets the job done for me and it's super cheap with DAP plastic wood filler. I then proceeded to fill any holes with wood filler that I saw while I was sanding. I also wanted to get rid of the third hole on the top shallow drawer, just because aesthetically I wanted only 2 pulls there. Also, when I first bought this piece, I fully intended on changing out the legs, but when I brought it home, I noticed that the front and sides were just cosmetic add-ons, and the actual legs were a part of the entire piece. So I just left them alone and I repaired them instead. And as you can see here, I am repairing the corner just because it's not quite as square as I would like it to be. I did notice one break on one of the drawers, and so I used Tight Bond 2 premium wood glue to fix that bad boy right up. Next, I prime with Zinsser 123 water-based primer. I typically like to go with the shellac-based primer because it seals the tannins out quite a bit better, but when I went to the store, they didn't have any. So I will use this, and instead of coating with poly on top, I will use wax instead. Now we get to paint, and the color choice is Vanilla Paste by Behr Marquet. I used a transformer called Chalktique to change this paint into chalk paint because it works just as amazing as regular chalk paint, but I get any color choice I want and it's way cheaper for me. And the wax that I chose to go with today is the Magnolia Homes by Joanna Gaines Clear Wax Sealer. Because we used a water-based primer and we used a very light color on this piece, I suggest to use a wax for the sealant. This is because poly can pull out the tannins even with primer on, especially with this water-based because it doesn't quite hold in the tannins as much as you would want it to. Finally, we get to put on the pulls. I purchased these guys from Amazon and I will put the link down into the description so you can go get them yourselves. They are gold and they have a square base with a T top. These are by far my favorite pulls that I have ever bought, honestly.
I wanted to catch you guys before the big reveal. I'm sure you noticed that I changed it just a little bit at the beginning and gave you a sneak peek. If you enjoyed that change, leave a like, and if you didn't, leave a comment on how you think that I might be able to make it more enjoyable for next time. Thank you.
This turned out so much better than I had ever imagined, and I'm so pleased. These pools, oh my gosh, this detail, I cannot get enough.
So like I said, I spent about $35 to $37 on this piece. I spent $28 to get the pools off of Amazon, and I spent about $4 on the paint. And I'm including the paint because I used the entire bottle for this thing. And it was a sample bottle, so it wasn't a big deal. So that makes my total come out to about $69. I was able to post this piece based on Google search in my area, and I did include the number of drawers that my chest has, and so I posted it for $200. Within the first 30 minutes of me listing this piece, I got a full offer amount, and obviously I accepted. That brings my profit out to about $130. That's amazing. I get to put more money into my daughter's college fund and anything else that I might need to put back into the business. Thank you so much for spending this time with me and coming on yet another adventure. If you enjoyed this video or happened to learn something, please don't forget to like this video and make sure you subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on more content like this. I hope that you guys will join me next time for our next adventure. I post every Sunday. See you there. Okay. Okay. I don't know why I'm so nervous. All right. Okay.